personally, I'm afraid that this is going to reflect badly on politics, because our people may be tempted to believe that when politicians champion something, they don't really mean it. They may be championing the opposite, because this is how it has turned out. And all I can say to our colleagues, especially in the opposition, our colleagues in some civil society organizations, is that let us inspire confidence in the governance of our country by being consistent, Zambians will remember that when we are discussing the draft and talking about the contentious issues, PF members also exercised their democratic right to make their views known. And when people protested to say PF seemed to be pointing in a direction that they will not allow 50% to be 50% plus one to be included, vice president as a running mate, because some senior PF officials had spoken against these clauses. It was made very clear at that stage that these PF members were also citizens of this country who enjoyed an equal right to participate in that discourse. When it came to finally respecting the will of the people, President Lungu rose above narrow partisan interests and did what was right for this country. And so 50% plus one, it is there. Vice President as a running mate, it is there. A councillor and MP to have as a minimum qualification grade 7, grade 12 school certificate, it's there. These are the things that they wanted. So we are scandalized, the people are scandalized that people now are U-turning. It is very frustrating, it's very frustrating for our people. And whenever in future we have such kind of debates and people have to contribute, we may run the danger of making people refuse to be part of such processes, because they may think that people are just taking them for a ride. The question about criticizing President Lungu for the decision of assenting to the constitutional bill at Heroes Stadium, what the Zambian public have now come to understand is that people in the opposition who have failed to criticize our ambitious development plan to transform this country, to improve the lives of our people, they have come to realize that they have decided to target our president, him and him alone. They tried with his health. They are frustrated that the man is in very good health, and that's what God does when he raises you to lead a people. That's what God does. They have tried to put a tag of corruption on him. The man is clean. He has done no wrong, no corruption since he went to State House. And so they are trying to hold on to anything to criticize him. The issue of going to Heroes Stadium for the signing was not a decision of President Lungu. It was a decision of the government. And the government is the people of Zambia, you and me. That's the government. And why did the people demand as such? Because this is a public process. This is a people-driven constitution that could only be signed at a level and platform such as we had yesterday. Unfortunately, there are some rich, well-to-do people in this country who have 3 meals in a day, but would not want the poor people to have something to eat. And for them, whenever there's a function like this, they look at it as eating. They look at it as a lavish banquet. I listened to somebody on a private radio station yesterday who was complaining that PF is holding a huge party at Heroes Stadium. I didn't see anybody there being given a soft drink, being served a cake, and all kinds of goodies as part of that function. I don't remember seeing that. So for them, and they thought PF no kunwa. We did not go to Heroes to drink beer. I don't know what Honorable Gary Nkombo drinks. It was something label, black label, blue label, I can't remember. That's not what we went to Heroes Stadium for. And it was a solemn ceremony. That cost in terms of the state we cannot run away from that cost. We can't run away from that cost. And I remember using this example that if I were married and my wife had delivered, if I'd never hired a taxi, for the first time I would hire a taxi to bring myself and my wife and our baby straight home from the hospital. I may be a poor person, but for that day, I would even borrow money. I'm not implying that the PF government borrowed money, not at all, but just giving that example. And thereafter, my wife will have to understand that next time she's going for under 5 and so she has to ride on the bus. But for me to sit in the bus with my wife who has just delivered a child, so that the first words my child can hear is Abadea, 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 that I would refuse. That I would refuse. So yesterday a child was born, Edgar Chagwalungu, the midwife, and Zambia has been carrying this pregnancy for too many years. And the labor was prolonged. It was worth it, it was right that the president should be bold and patriotic, as he was yesterday, sign, and we put this behind our backs. Some cost, of course, was incurred. But what is good about this thing is that there will be no more such costs as we have seen in the past. There will be no more such costs as we have seen in the past. So the bottom line here is that when you have nothing to use against an innocent man, you may even begin to complain about his suits, as we have seen. You may begin to complain about his dancing. You may complain about beautiful women having selfies with him. All these things become an issue. They become an issue. On the program yesterday, I think it was at ZNBC, somebody was complaining about me. Oh, you are a father, you are blah, 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 blah. I said, come on. That shows that we have delivered. You can't talk about no roads in this country. You can't talk about no jobs in this country because you recognize the effort. So what is easier for you to talk about is the status of father one. What is easier for you to talk about is the height of President Edgar Chagwalungu. And I can assure the public that the president is not going to be detracted. The president is not going to, to be the president will not do that. The president will focus on the job. He wants to deliver. And that's why he has no time to respond even to this malicious propaganda and so on. It is our responsibility to do it. For him, he needs to deliver, he needs to govern this country. He is more than PF leader, he is Republican president. I think that's what I think. So thank you very much everyone for coming. Those who have come a little late, we promised to give you a copy of the statement because I wanted to start this committee on my first day at the office on time so that I can give you a false impression that I keep time. It remains to be seen. We have, I think, an attendance register somewhere, so please you can sign. If one person from your media house has signed, that should be enough, and we should be able to take care of some logistical challenges that may be. I hope this is not for a camera. So thank you very much.
Before you close, what do you make up of the actions by the opposition to shun national events? This is not the first time that we saw certain politicians never attended the event.
I will still take the question and make it the last because I want to leave Augustine come late, fine. I think in some countries it has been used to garner political mileage by Ukulafuite. I think in some countries it has been used. And without analyzing the situation, some people think that it can work for them. The contrary is happening. Zambians have set new standards for politicians. New standards for politicians. And this is why even our president, when he says something that is not even insulting, it doesn't border on an insult. The people are up in arms because they have set a very, very high standard for him. They have done the same for those in the opposition. So I can safely say that the Zambian people frown upon national events which have nothing to do with politics, you decide not to go. The people of Zambia are saying they will not deal with such kind of people who are always criticizing. They say they will not be part of the constitution making process because they didn't agree with the contents of the draft. Then later on they say they will not come to Hero Stadium because they did not agree with spending a lot of money to sign that document. So you can see flip-flopping all the time. And Zambians are tired with this kind of politics because such kind of politicians, given power, they would turn out to be very bad leaders. People want consistency. If policies are going to be changed, it's because people have cried out because of the negative impact of such policies on the people. The people are going to understand. Not just changing for the sake of politics. People are sick and tired of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And so, like Father Wanya stated, outside you may meet some people for logistics. And this is only for the invited members of the press.
I think I'll meet you myself so that those of you who have never called me to comment when President Nawakwi says she's about to be arrested by the police for distributing farming inputs, you can be calling me when you have such stories. Because it's a typical propaganda story. From that time when she said she'd be arrested, I don't know if the police have summoned her. I don't think in a civilized country the police would arrest somebody for distributing farming inputs. I don't think so. If there's something wrong she's doing and she suspects that the police are after, that would be another issue. So I do believe that I may not have been called by some of you because you may not have my number. So I'll interact with you. Maybe given the small room here, the journalists can remain with me. I would ask the members of the committee just to relax outside a little while. I deal with the journalists and then you can come in and continue with the meeting. But not everyone to Congo Bashala Bangamo. But